Standing. Welcome, everybody, and thank you for tuning into this second episode of Project Appleseed's monthly giveaway. I'm your host, Jim Delahanty, also known as Ghost Ring on the Project Appleseed forum. I'm a master instructor with Project Appleseed. And joining me today is Jeff Yeager. He's known as Cleveland on the forum. Cleveland is also a master instructor, and he's the current sitting national coordinator for the program. Welcome back, Jeff. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Jim. It's great to be here.
Also joining us today for technical support is Ross Crutchfield, one of our senior instructors. He's known as Roswell on the forum. Hey, Ross.
Hey, Ross.
Hey, guys. Thanks. Happy to be here.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for the support, sir. Also, a special treat, we've got Master Instructor Maximum Ordnance fielding questions in the live comments section today. Thanks, Rusty. Now, before we get started, Jeff, I know you wanted to talk about a few things we've got coming up in Project Appleseed.
That's right, Jim. First, I need to mention the real reason why we're here. This year is the 250th anniversary of the birth of the Revolutionary War.
That's right, April 19th, 1775. You may remember that as Paul Revere's Ride, the battles of Lexington, Concord, the shot heard round the world. Lots of important stuff. To commemorate that, Project Appleseed has some really cool things coming out. Now, last month, you mentioned the new shirts and the Project Appleseed Boyd's hardwood gun stocks. What do you have for us this month?
This month, I want to mention two new products and a membership drive. The first one I want to talk about is the Project Appleseed Rifleman Cheek Rest System.
Well, that sounds pretty cool. Tell me more about it.
Basically, it's a very reasonably priced tool to achieve perfect sight alignment without permanently altering your stock.
Oh, okay, so that's way better than that ugly vet wrap that we constantly have to use at events. Sadly, most rifles I see today are one size fits none.
I know exactly what you mean.
So would you mind telling us what comes in the packaging and kind of how it works?
Yeah, so you get your cheek rest in the package. You get some Velcro straps and some self-adhesive attachment points. So we can attach it two ways, either very temporarily with the Velcro straps, or for a more semi-permanent installation, we can use the adhesive pads. It works out really well.
That is very cool. And, the cheek rest, that's a very important part of sight alignment. That's excellent. We'll make sure to link to that in the notes below.
That's right. And there's complete directions on the website on how to install those. The other thing I want to mention is the awesome commemorative coins that we've just come out with.
Man, those look so good. So good. I ordered 5 of these myself. Yeah, I just don't know how long they're going to be available.
You're right. Get them while you can. It's a limited run for the 250th anniversary of the birth of the Revolutionary War and the 20th anniversary of Project Appleseed.
They really do look great. They really do look great. And they've got a nice heft to them as well. So we'll put a link for people to purchase their own in the notes today. What else have you got for us? You mentioned something about a membership drive?
Yes, it's actually a really sweet deal.
Oh, okay. Well, tell us more about it. What do you get out of joining?
So membership not only qualifies you for CMP sold ammunition and firearms, it also gives you 35% off all Project Appleseed clinics. And of course, you're supporting Project Appleseed.
That's fantastic. 35%. That discount also includes known distance and pistol, right? That is a good deal.
Not only that, but right now, if you buy a 5-year or lifetime membership, we'll give you one of those commemorative coins that we talked about while supplies last.
Wow. Well, we'll put links to that in the notes too, so people can take advantage while they can. Now, we're going to get to our drawing shortly, but first I wanted to share a bit of history. And after that, we've got a special guest joining us.
Nice. I can't wait. We're all about history at Project Appleseed.
Today, I want to talk about a dangerous old man called Samuel Whittemore, the hero of monotony. Now, Sam Whittemore used to be in the King's Army, and he the day of April 19th, 1775, the dude was 78 years old. He was a farmer, but not just a regular farmer. This guy, he led a troop of dragoons back in the day. This guy was a serious, hard dude. He came back from some of his battles with a fancy sword and a pair of dueling pistols, and he was asked about it once. It's just like, well, the previous owner just didn't need it anymore. So he was a tough old guy. And he actually saw the relief column coming back towards Lexington, and he knew what was going on. And he said, like, hey, the King's men, they've got to come back down this road And he was just the guy to deal with that. So he grabbed his sword, he grabbed his two pistols, he grabbed his musket, and he set up behind a low stone wall. And as the king's troops came down the road, he unloaded on them with such ferocity. They sent a troop of grenadiers up there to find out, who these men were firing at him. And Samuel took his musket and he fired, and he dropped one of those grenadiers. He took a pistol and he fired again, and he dropped another grenadier, and he mortally wounded a third one with another pistol shot. And he was drawing his sword when he was shot right in the face. Of course, he fell, and those grenadiers, they took their long bayonets and they stabbed old Sam close to a dozen times. And they called back down to their men, "Hey, we've killed the old rebel." It was about 4 hours later when parties were going out on the field to look for wounded and dead, that they found Sam Whittemore. And he was sitting there, and he was trying to reload his musket. And they took him. They put him on the closest thing they had to a stretcher at the time, a door. They took him to Dr. Cotton Tufts was his name. And the doctor took a look at Sam and said, "I'm not sure what you'd like me to do with this man. He's going to die." And sure enough, Samuel did die 18 years later of advanced old age. And he died knowing that he made a big difference that day. And he lived to see the start of a brand new country. So Samuel Whittemore, ladies and gentlemen.
That was great, Jim. Thanks so much for sharing that. I love that story.
That's one of my favorites. I love it. So next up, we're excited to have a special guest with us today. And I know we've kept him waiting long enough. Please join me in welcoming our February winner, Elliot. Elliot, you with us?
I'm right here. Hi, guys.
Welcome.
Hey, Elliot. It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man.
So we know you're from Florida,
Yep.
but where at in Florida are you guys from? Did you have to travel far to get to your event?
Well, we're down in Palm Beach Gardens, which is like near West Palm Beach. And our event was in Mayaca, Florida, Mayaca City. So we had to travel 2 hours, 2.5 hours around there.
That doesn't sound too bad. I'm glad that you got to go there. Now, was this the first time you've been to an Appleseed event?
This was my first Appleseed event. I brought my two boys who are 13 and 9, and they participated as well. We were part of a larger trail life group, and we had a great time.
No, that's fantastic. Well, Trail Life and Appleseed, they go together like this. We're big supporters of Trail Life, all the scouts, really. Let me ask the question everybody wants to know. If you've been to an Appleseed, did you make riflemen this time out?
Well, unfortunately, there was some weather that came in, and the rain shut us down about halfway through the second day. So we unfortunately didn't get to take the test. We had a lot of younger kids with us, 6, 7, that were going to have a hard time handling the guns in seated and standing positions. So they kept us in prone most of the time while shooting.
Okay, and we do that sometimes with scouting events, especially if they've got younger kids. The thing that we talk about a lot at Appleseed events is just how safe it is. We want to make sure that everybody's safe and they handle all this stuff safely, and I'm sure that's how that happens. So, the neat thing about riflemen is that a rifleman persists, man. You'll get it at your next event, I'm pretty sure. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I will definitely looking forward to another event soon.
Very cool. Hey, have you ever attended a pistol clinic or shot pistolier by any chance?
No, I haven't. I do have a pistol, but I have not tried any of the events yet.
So I got to tell you, Elliot, we've got a really good pistol program in Florida. So I definitely recommend it. And it turns out that with the membership drive, if you buy a membership, you get 35% off that event. That's pretty good. So last thing, just a couple questions. Everybody wants to know this question. Honestly, it's all over the internet. You'd be surprised how many people have asked this. What are you going to get with your $1,000 gift cards?
Well, I've already made my purchases. So I got 2 10-22 rifles with scopes and cases and straps, and also, a couple cases of ammo, etc. So I'm definitely looking forward to using them and taking them to another event and getting my riflesman's patch.
Oh, fantastic, Elliot.
Awesome.
Fantastic. That's really good. Cleveland, you got any questions for Elliot?
No, man, it's great to see you, and hopefully we'll see you on the line soon.
It is, man. And thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for joining us today. And man, we'll see you on the line.
All right.
Take care.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, well, I just want to let you guys know it's time for that moment we've all been waiting for, this month's giveaway. Now, are you ready, Cleveland?
Absolutely, Ghost Ring.
Okay, here's how it's going to work today. I've got a drawing cage next to me containing 148 tickets. That's how many entries we had this past month. They're numbered from 1, and each one of those corresponds to an entry this month. Now, I've got to switch some cameras around, so I might disappear for a second, but here we go. All right, and let's go here. And that's our cage. Can you guys see it? Yes, you can. All right, now, let's see, round and round and round it goes. And where it stops, well, we'll have to figure that out in a second. Here we go. All right, today's winner is ticket number 96. 96, who is that, Cleveland?
Devin W from Texas. You are our winner. Huzzah.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Devin W from Texas. That's fantastic. Devin, man, you've just won. I should have put a Texas backdrop up. You just won. I want to thank you all for joining us today. And special thanks to my co-host Cleveland. And I want to say congratulations once again to Elliot, who joined us before, January's winner. And congratulations to Devin. And please join us next month on the 2nd at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central for our next drawing and find out who our next lucky winner is. Now, we'll be doing these drawings once a month, all year long. So get your tickets today. Official contest rules can be found on our website, and you can follow that link in the notes below. Notes are very important today. We look forward to seeing you guys on the line and ask you to tune in next month. Anything to add, Cleveland?
I just want to thank everyone for joining us, and Elliot B especially for joining us. And congratulations to Devin. You guys are why we do this. See you on the line.
And until next time, everyone, remember to dry fire, and we'll see you guys again soon. Thank you.